Hold it right there! A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the
outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll...
You're up, traveler!
A new punching bag. One with the forest.
Take that! Spring forth! Take that!
Can't see.
Propagate!
I'm going in!
This is order. Scatter! Gather!
One with the forest. Keep up.
Take that!
Let's nip that in the bud. New punch.
Germinate! Solidify! I will have order.
Enshroud!
Take that! Gather!
Can't see.
Scatter!
I hear everything.
Stabilize! Scatter!
Everybody stand back! Order
guide you! Propagate!
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Gather!
Can't see?
Take that!
I hear everything!
Scatter!
One with the farce!
Take that! I will have order.
Terminate! Let's light it up!
Stabilize.
Let's nip that in the bud. Enshroud!
I'll take my knee. Try to keep up.
Can't see?
Scatter!
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, but this doctor guy seems like a... going up against... The rainforest is the best place to live. Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale! It's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right? As a result, Master... Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari... Oh, Master... I thought it was weird, too. Master Tainari... No, I only... Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the Academia, and Pardis Di is something like the Immorta's research base. I know that before he became a Forest Watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Pardis Di. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Pardis Di. Don't worry. I'm fine. Got it. Will do. You're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're... Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, plus, it's not like you could have known even a pool of... Paimon feels like only the real... Huh? Well, we understand that... When you left, instead, he... Luckily, I wouldn't be... I gave away... Also... Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between... Ugh. Plus, we shouldn't give up hope. Actually, yes, I have. You didn't come here. We're looking for us. Okay.
Traveler? It is you!
Ah! The voice! It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so when my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait, remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Earth. My current self has...
You can do that? I've never heard of anything like that, but... if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best.
Hold on. I brought some Spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladeers? But how is he connected to the...
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Periporno life, but rather...
You! Why are you so mean to me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor?
Apasia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right. Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped? Wait, then where is Nahida?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like that. Also, while we were running, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, but even in a moonless night.
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes... Even in a Huh. Paimon, didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida...
Your guess is correct.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on...
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about...
Ah, that... All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irma.
Huh? Did you see something? What?
Do you have any evidence? So
Tainari?
I did. I know if I didn't take action, now that you mention, but I still didn't expect them to do the doctor from your description. But then, what is?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go, come find me here if there's.
Thanks, Tainari. We finally made... So... Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose him?
More Eremite mercenaries? Were they working for...
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep... All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never... Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academe?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However...
Oh, right. You...
I have no interest... And these days... Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still in... Everyone says the capsule... Which brings me back... The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, to have that kind of reaction,
Alhaitham, you really have a...
So that's your answer. But that does prove you do have some No matter.
That's right. We have the same...
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
It's always better to travel with someone you know.
Before us lies...
Whoa, this landscape.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that...
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I saw it only...
Seemed to me more like... Yes. General Mahamatra...
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in all Hatham, to the point of... If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and...
Has Al-Haytham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's set.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other... Have you been given a mission that, if I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge...
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two! Ugh! What you would do, traveler?
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous, but how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work?
All right, stop.
Well... Hey, want to play sardines with 3 people who want to tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the top. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and if anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought...
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the response. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the Sage."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the Sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the Sages had a chance to take action against me. I will never give up on this.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot like... Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation. The Sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the trap.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told...
The most enticing...
Unfortunately, though, their words from my perspective... So, had I been less guarded...
You mean that the Sages originally planned to dispose...
I'd already given up on the assignment so it came as quite a surprise.
Criminals do love to talk about...
Even though I ran it, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike a...
That's true.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth it. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged it... After all...
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham. Answer me this.
Have I not made my...
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad. And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. What? I had nothing going, but then I saw these two.
Is that all? Well,
That's more like it.
Whoa! What was that sound?
no need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home.
Creak.
Fighting in a sandstorm.
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry.
The winds died down. Candace still isn't back.
When you put it that way.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Gather!
I hear everything! Propagate!
Scatter! Spring forth! Order guide you!
Propagate!
Stabilize!
Enshroud!
Scatter! Yeah!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest.
Gather!
I'm going in!
What a drag!
Enshroud! Propagate! I hear everything!
This is order!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Solidify!
Solidify! Feeling a little... Stabilize!
Can't see? Propagate! Pile of root! Keep up!
Spring forth! Solidify!
Enshroud!
Everybody stand back!
Order guide! Stabilize!
One with the forest!
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking I am the chief of Aru village.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but besides sandstorm.
So,
Everything in the night.
Everyone in our,
village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who... The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert.
Alas, but no one in the village.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them?
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty...
Oh, you're the former
Is it because you're reminded of her? But, is it really a good idea to...
I'll be grateful for the... Let's start by finding a... Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing it. Do you still have any questions for me? One of my former subordinates, the academia, when Mad Skull, initially, Aru village was struck suddenly, despite the powerful tremors after that.
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory, they would...
Oh, no wonder!
If you are able to drop... So, what do you... Really?
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No, it's not. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in the academia? In addition...
No way! Nahida...
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Good! Good! Then you should—
That look in your eye. How can this to think? Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills— But easier said than— Excuse me, are you— Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isa.
Is your grandpa
Hey, don't say—
the person you're referring—
Grandpa is— I heard everything you—
Ah, so I was planning—
Whoa. Sorry, I was—
All right.
Sino is super vigilant.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after— Unfortunately, it was later. However, one summer night, so Grandpa walked the next morning. It's said that Isak was thrilled that
All this somehow—
Perhaps. It's also my reason.
Maybe the people had—
Huh?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compatible.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa. Really? Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side. Anything else?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly...
Do you also think—
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. He was... It still feels... Well, whatever the case.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Stay
safe and don't get hurt.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently?
Oh, well, if it isn't the last time I...
Oh, thank you.
It was...
Yeah.
I've known you since you were...
Wow, okay.
Huh? Don't say any... Let's head over there. Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still.
Haven't you noticed? Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's... Isn't it a sign of the...
Huh.
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear, and that the Scarlet King will return to this land.
Hey!
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this? Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just...
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Where is this radical person you...
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is... He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like... Very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay? Are you getting...
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how...
So, you know Tainari?
Huh? You know him too?
Yes. Now that I...
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you.
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a scholar.
Where did
What are you looking for, son?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the trait from the size and shape, the scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent? Hey, what's wrong?
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutch...
No.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars...
It's highly...
Please, you have to save my grandpa.
Sounds like we'd better...
Let's head to Aru...
darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot...
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like...
Oh, Dia's here, too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
I'll hate...
We haven't seen him...
Huh.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from...
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see any... It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for...
If it was any other, didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern?
If Paimon remembers correctly...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Enger... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the... Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that...
Tia! You're amazing! You really know...
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on,
What?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot... Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions. Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Re-
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every...
I know what you mean. I had the same question. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose. Keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Dia.
No, not at all. Besides, we're here to procure information.
Yep, we got.
Shh! Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a...
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you seen any...
Of course I have.
I've got a...
Ah.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good...
Yes, how can...
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I'm a new leaving sign up.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. But you got one thing right.
If that's the case, then I'm sure
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of...
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my—
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following order. New punching bag.
Solidify!
I hear everything!
You're open!
Propagate! Can't see?
You're open! Take that!
This is order!
Gather! Scatter! You're open!
I'll uproot you!
Solidify!
You're open! You're open! Take that!
Gather!
Enshroud!
Take You're open!
I will have order!
I hear everything! Propagate!
Stabilize!
Spring forward! Scatter! Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh!
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh! You mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit,
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think.
Wow! What?
Ah, you're too kind.
So, About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The Radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch.
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite some time now. If anyone...
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring...
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another...
Boats are made.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like...
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well.
We've known each other for some...
Oh, Paimon!
Yep, I guess. Us mercs, on the other hand...
Well, Paimon thinks...
Really?
Oh, Cyno's...
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't feed us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal.
Mercy!
You've made your bet.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand. The people of Aru Village care little. A war would only cause...
We understand. I'll tell you everything I know, please.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.